Let's talk about the history of Zionism. In order to understand the settler colonial mission of Zionism, we have to go back to 1896 and the publication of Der Judenstaat, or the Jewish State, a pamphlet written by Theodor Herzl, the modern founding father of Zionism. In this pamphlet, Herzl outlined his goals for a secular Jewish state wherein Jews did not have to assimilate to any other culture. This was supposed to be a departure from Jews trying to assimilate to Russia, Poland, and other cultures of Eastern Europe. Herzl himself was an Austro-Hungarian Jew, and his priority for the establishment of a Jewish state was a Jewish state that was European. It was Ashkenazi. It wasn't Sephardic. It wasn't Mizrahi. He was really prioritizing the settlement of white Jews. Now, Herzl died in 1904, prior to the establishment of Israel, but his vision was carried out by later Zionist leaders. Now, around the same time that Herzl was proposing the development of a secular Jewish nation-state somewhere in the world, the first Aliyah was occurring. This was the first influx of Jewish immigrants to historic Palestine. And I need y'all to look at the dates. 1882 to 1903. This was recently. Prior to the first Aliyah, about 25,000 Jews did live in historic Palestine and coexisted peacefully with their Arab and Palestinian neighbors. And Jews did flee persecution in Eastern Europe to come to Palestine. However, the problem with attempting to settle in Palestine is it was already an occupied space. Palestine was a rich metropolis of Arab and Muslim culture. Zionism as a formal political project was not created until 1897. The mission of Zionism, of the creation of a Jewish secular state in Israel and the historic land of Palestine, was not established until the late 1800s. In the period from 1890 to 1914, the United States joined other European powers like Britain and Germany in a race to colonize other nations. This period of colonization is sometimes referred to as the Scramble for Africa or the Scramble for Latin America. Zionists joined this trend of European colonization because most Zionists were from Eastern Europe in the Scramble for Palestine. And I'm speaking directly to other Jews now. According to the Hebrew calendar, we are currently in the year 5784. Zionism only began as a political project in the year 1897 AD. That's our year 5657. 5,657 thriving years of Jewish culture, adaptation, resilience, survival, without us needing the project of Zionism, without us needing the state of Israel. People who claim that being anti-Zionist is being anti-Semitic aren't acknowledging that Judaism existed for thousands and thousands of years before Zionism existed as a political project. Judaism